All right. What's up, guys? Good morning. We are going to jump right into it here. So, today is February 23rd, 2026. Dude, it's February. I'm still almost saying 2025, and that's so bad. It's literally February 23rd. I almost said 2025. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, guys. So, what do I think could be going on? Well, we still need to gather information for sure. Um, at first glance, when I just barely just glanced at it, I kind of like this idea that we have this daily gap and we actually had a bearish SMT with YM. I was just looking at this. Now, I just got on the charts. I'm not going to say that, you know, for sure right now. And there's definitely a case for both sides. Like, it's a daily outside bar to the upside, 12-hour outside bar to the upside. But honestly, this daily gap with bearish SMT with YM, I mean, it's just my first glance thoughts, but it kind of looks like a sell model. But at first glance, I just barely started looking at it though. And then I was looking at volume profile. This is something that I just barely started looking at, and I think it's actually pretty important. But we got a lot of selling within these market sells within these candles, a lot of market sells within these candles. So it kind of gave the vibes that orders were getting filled there. So then again, the RTH gap will form to the upside. So these are things to consider. But I don't know, at first glance, I like this idea that it could be a sell model. And honestly, these could be, like, you see how the bodies kind of look like they are somewhat in a trend line? Could end up being low resistance. I don't know, that's just my first glance thought, but let me know what you think. Are there equal lows here? Yeah, guys, this is just what I'm seeing at first glance, so honestly, I might run with this idea. We do have the new week opening gap above. We have turn off all alarms. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with my kind of instincts on this one. I kind of just think it's a sell model. It's daily gap, bearish SMT with YM. Here we soup the rejection block. So what's that? Dark Phoenix at the high. It's kind of just my first instincts, but I don't know. What do you guys think? We got last week's True Week Open that we're above. So let's mark that out. And we have True Day Open right here. Like, I know the RTH gap is above us. Maybe we go up in the short term, but I don't know. I think it could be a higher time frame sell model. Okay. Next thing I want to look at is kind of like the draws on liquidity. Actually, no, I want to get all the true opens here. We got true session open right here. So we're above true day open, true week open, and true session open. Guys, I'm really kind of thinking bearish, but this is just my first glance thought. It's a previous day high S&T actually. But yeah, that's just my first glance thought. And then actually show that we swept out previous day high here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with my instincts on this one. Then again, I just got on the charts, guys, so just bear with me. So yeah, honestly, I kind of think this could be a market maker sell model. With this being this kind of like imbalance in premium, and then we have like my implied for value gap. It's actually a 4-hour BPR. Honestly, guys, it looks like Venom model on the 4-hour. Alright, I'm going to get out my different things here. Once again, this is my implied for value gap, not ICT's. I know the difference. Trust me, I'm not dumb. Yeah, low-key kind of thinking market maker sell model here, with this being like a implied for value gap, this being LRLR. What up, LOL 42? I just got on the chart, so bear with me, but low-key kind of looking like a sell model. We had previous day's high SMT with YM, but once again, I'm just gathering information. We had a lot of absorption in these candles of market buys, so that's another reason kind of why I'm kind of thinking that. And that's something I'm just now really starting to look at is, oh, why is my mic all the way over here? Is the volume footprint. I actually find it very fascinating, and so I've been looking at that lately. My alt account, bro. Whose alt account? Once again, I just kind of got on the charts, so I'm not sure yet. But low key, we're above all the true opens. I know we have the RTH gap above and the new week opening gap above. But I really feel like, there's in all honesty, there was a lot of absorption in these candles. We're going against the previous day's high S&T, and we're above all the true opens. So I don't know. I think that might be enough grounds to kind of go against that RTH gap, but we'll just have to see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and frame this here in market maker sell models. So let me go for daily 1 hour. 5K account, man. It was $19. It was $19 too. What? Wait, so this is your alt account, but whose alt account? Oh, let's also pull up Forex Factory. I don't think there's news. FOMC member Wallen speaks. So yeah, not really any news here. Dollar. What? Okay, let me actually turn on the light over here. Cause, guy from Mongolia, nice, but like, what's your normal username? If you said this is your alt account. So yeah, we also have that new week opening gap up there, so we might tap that, right? Yeah, a lot of absorption in these candles, I'm pretty sure. Then this right here, very possibly Dark Phoenix, right? Because it's a soup where S&P probably used this rejection block, so NASDAQ soups it, right? Or no, I meant YM uses the rejection block. Oh, actually, psych, YM does not use the rejection block, but... Oh, it uses this rejection block. So it's actually stacked S&Ts. I swear, if what? What do you mean it's invite? It's invite only. I pay for this script. I pay for the script, bro. Wait, what? They refund me or something? What do you mean it's invite only? No. What? What just happened? I lose access to it? Did they make it so it's not available anymore? Dude, what? Okay. I might have just glitched out for a second. Because I just clicked claim indicators. So it might have just been glitched out for a second. Let me actually just close out of Trading View and then open it up again. I think it was just glitched. Remember me? What was your original name? Okay, it was just glitched. It was just glitched. We're good. Dude, I was like, I swear, if I lost access and they made it invite only, that would suck. Okay, alright, we got access to the indicator again. Dude, we are above all the true opens. Once again, I kind of feel like this is going to be Venom model on the 4 hour. We have a bearish SMT here with YM as well. So it's stacked SMTs. Okay, so let's also mark this out on the 4 hour, right? Oh, well, what's up, bro? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Yeah, you guys see how this could, like, I could definitely see this being Venom model on the 4 hour. Right? Where we have this as the Venom candle. So if we did tap into this, actually from here to here, yeah, if we did tap into that, that would honestly be, in my opinion, that would be pretty high confluence to want to get a liquidity sweep and reversal out of on a low time frame. Dude, we could get a higher time frame trade here. It's very possible. Dude, I'm so locked in, bro. So yeah, we might come up, purge this. Honestly, man, you're quite inspiring. Really? That means a lot to me, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm doing to inspire you, but I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if this did play out, and once again, we also have SMT with this high. I mean, I would love to see that play out where we come up, sweep the high, and then inverse. Yeah, honestly, guys, it very possibly could be a 4-hour Venom model. Do we have a weekly key level? Yeah, and then I'll mark out my implied fair value gap, right? So boom. from here to here. Oh, you can't see my screen. So, yeah, honestly, guys, I would love to see us come up, sweep these highs, and then get continuation to the downside to go run these low resistance lows. But let me know what you guys are thinking. And it's totally okay if you are thinking something else, bro. Like, I want to be open-minded, so let me know what you guys are thinking. And yeah, we also have this new week opening gap here. So if we did tap that, like, and we'd swept out that high, be pretty nice. Once again, we might not quite come up all the way up there. And you know what would be really nice? Hopefully we would get like SMT with this high. Dude, that would be really nice. Be pretty high confluence. Okay, that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. Once again, we have that new week opening gap above. We also, maybe we sweep out. Let's also mark out draws and liquidity now. Let's mark out draws and liquidity. So we got an opposing previous day low. So we got opposing previous day low here. Boom. How long how have you been how long have I been trading? 2.5 years. But I've been in the markets for much longer than that because I've been in crypto and stuff. So if you include crypto, like 6 years. Alright, and then we have previous week's low down here. So, okay, this is a day where I would definitely consider looking at StatMap. Let's take a look at StatMap. Let's look at session StatMap. How is it doing? Profitable yet? I've traded profitably on what's it called? Prop firms. I've gotten 6 payouts, and I've been funded 700,000. And now I am sick of prop firms, and I've been lately trading profitably on demo, and I've been saving up to start my personal, which I'm just now starting. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm about to try and start scaling that. So, what up, Chess? How's it going? So, bro, what are you thinking for today? Because I, I want to be open minded. We do have the RTH gap above, and there's a new week opening gap above, and I'm aware of that. But honestly, I look at the 4 hour. Looks a lot like Venom. Looks a lot like Venom. We have a previous day's high SMT with YM with a bearish SMT delivering from a daily gap. These kind of look like low resistance. We're above 7:30. We're above midnight. We're above true week open of last week. Another thing. Oh, another thing is we should look at true month open. So I have to. If we were like, for instance, if we perfectly souped true month open here, oh, I would get so bearish. So let's just go ahead and look at that. We actually might have formed true month open already. So honestly, I usually just find true month open manually most of the time. So I'm just gonna find it manually here. So this was the first open of the Sunday. It was literally the first candle print of the month. Next candle print for Sunday true week open is right here. Oh guys, this actually might be like insane. Hold up. True month opens right here. Oh my gosh. No, we didn't take it. Oh man, that would have been crazy if we took it. We didn't take it. But we have successfully manipulated it, so I would consider this still to be successfully manipulated, right? True month open was here. We formed a start of a sell model there, and now we have another one here. Wait for the Venom and short. Yeah, bro, I'm thinking we could either sweep out this high or this high, and then eventually look for shorts. It could be, for me at least, I think it's possible it could be a higher RR day because of a high conviction, higher time frame. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking at first glance. But let me know what you guys are thinking. And I don't want to get hindsight, or what's not hindsight. I don't want to get tunnel vision. Oh no, your internet's lagging? Or is it me? Is it my side or your side? Hopefully it's not my side. Let me know if it's my side. I hope it's not. I switched the settings, so. Okay. Yeah, let me know if it's my side that's lagging. If so, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do about it right in this second. I hope it's not my side. But I did try and fix stuff, so I don't know. So yeah, we had a SMT there. It's possible, since we already inversed this 2 hour, or no, it was a 1 hour we inversed. It's possible we don't even need to come up to the Venom candle. This is just kind of like if the market did come up here. But oh, it's your side? Oh, dang. I'm sorry, bro. But you can see we've already inversed this 1 hour gap. So actually, we might not even need to come up to this Venom candle. We might just dump from this 1 hour inversion. Anyway, I'm gonna be looking for some kind of sweep and reversal and then low time frame entry. Let's see. So maybe, this could be a trade someone is in. It's going against that bullish SMT though. But Anyway, 1 hour inversion for value gap here. Yeah, once again, with Venom model, guys. So if this is Venom model, like on one hand, yeah, it's possible we might need to come up, tap the Venom candle. On the other hand, we might not. We might just come into this gap and just utilize this gap here instead. Oh, one other thing we could look at, since obviously this is, we've already got the high, the low, the higher high printed. We could go on the left hand side of the chart, look for an imbalance in premium of the breaker. So let's find that. So I like this imbalance from here to here. So let's use that. Let's see if we ended up using that. Yeah, guys, we might not push up much further than this, because you can see we utilized this Reaper imbalance here from here to here. So we might not actually go up to that Venom candle. That's just kind of like if it really dug past it. We might not. Okay, so honestly, this could be what's it called? Where the market rejects. Once again, this is not the ICT implied for value gap. This is my own version of implied for value gap. So don't think that I don't know what an implied for value gap is. I do. I'm using my version in this case. Okay. Boom. Once again, above all the true opens. So, okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Very interesting so far. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and if you disagree with me, don't be shy. Speak up, because I want to hear everyone's thoughts. I want to hear everyone's thoughts right now. So, utilized a Reaper. Yeah, utilize 15-minute Reaper. So, then you can see we had a 1 minute change and stayed off of it. So there's my Reaper Abyss model. Now we're forming bearish SMTs with these highs within the 1 hour inversion for value gap. So we might just start going lower. We actually might. And we got essentially what is called Magneto effect, where we got a more recent SMT versus a SMT from before. So we got bearish SMT here. Is this a 90-minute SMT? Yeah, this is a 90-minute SMT here. So sequential SMT with this high. Dude, I think we're about to dump. We got 20 minutes, though. We still got 20 minutes. Okay, 90-minute SMT. And this is a sequential SMT here. We got a 90-minute sweep. Once again, reutilizing this 1 hour inversion for value gap. And now we have this true open. Wait, no, sorry. This true open, so we're above 752. Man, I'm feeling very bearish. I'm feeling very, very bearish. I think we don't even need to come up to this high anymore, actually. I think we'll just go lower here. So yeah, 90-minute SSMT, dude. I think we're gonna dump. Now all this is low resistance too. I think we're about to dump like crazy, bro. We're about to dump like crazy. Yeah, surely it's coming soon. Dude, exactly. That's low-key what I'm wanting to do. Yeah, dude, we got so many confluences for shorts, in my opinion. Once again, if you guys disagree with me, come say it. Like, I want to hear your guys' opinions. But we have a previous day's high SMT, delivering from a daily for value gap. Then we have a 1 hour implied for value gap, my version of one. We utilize this Reaper. Now we have a 90-minute SSMT. We are above all the true opens. Like, I get the RTH gap's above, but dude, I don't think it's gonna win against all these confluences. Like, I know I usually like the RTH gap for drawing liquidity, but that's just not realistic right now. But that's just what I'm thinking. You're thinking February 15th, 2026, analog target. So I'm going to need to, see an obvious entry. I can't enter if there's no entry. So that is the biggest issue, right? Because I might understand this is maybe pretty clear bias, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to get an entry. That is the most unfortunate part about trading, really. So, and let's see, what else? Like I said, guys, it's possible we might need to come up and tap that Venom candle. I'm not opposed to that. I was just thinking, if it is super bearish, it doesn't need to, but it might, and I'm okay with being, with it doing that. Let's go ahead and drag this over. Once again, guys, if you disagree with me, I want to hear it, guys. I don't want anyone being shy here. I want you guys to tell me if you disagree with me. Yeah, we still got the 90-minute SMT. We still do. Now we've kind of pushed up a little further past this inversion for value gap, which is, I don't need this Reaper gap marked out. It's fine. So yeah, now we have this 90-minute SMT. What other draws and liquidity do we have? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at stat map. Why did I forget about that? Oh, session stat map says we could actually statistically go all the way up here. So just keep that in mind. It's statistically the bearish statistical manipulation level's all the way up here. So we actually might need to come up here. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's a reasonable possibility. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, at this point, that's probably what I'm expecting, the way we're delivering higher here. And then maybe instead of this SMT, maybe instead we get SMT with this high. So I'm thinking, so this is a New York statistical manipulation level. At the bottom of the LRLR, we got the New York statistical distribution level, conveniently, right? So I like that. I like that a lot. So New York statistical distribution level at the bottom of the LRLR. Once again, we're above all the true opens. So but I'm gonna need to see an obvious reversal. If it's gonna continue up, then that's fine, because I'm not gonna enter unless it's something obvious. So. But hey, like I said, if it doesn't want to go up all there, that's great. I'm fine with it going lower, just right here. One thing that would give me confluence to short. Oh, guys, I know what we need. We need to open up a different tab. And this tab in the background, we're going to be looking, every once in a while, we're going to take a look at the volume footprint chart. This is something I've been thinking about quite a bit over the weekend, is how important volume is, and understanding what percent of the orders are market orders versus what percent of the orders are being filled on the ask side versus what percent of the orders are being filled on the bid side. This is something I've not really thought about until this weekend, but I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, this is a really nice way to figure out, like if there's a lot of buy market orders, what does that mean? And it's at a key level where you know that limit orders are getting filled. If there's a lot of buy market orders where you know limit orders are getting filled, that means that smart money is getting their orders filled. So if we're getting a lot of market buy orders up against the key level, that's gonna tell us information that could be helpful. So all through here, let's see, are we getting? We're actually getting sell orders here. Sell orders. Anyway, I'm still getting better at volume footprint, so bear with me if I'm wrong. Once again, I think we actually still have that SSMT. Dude, if we actually might just get the inversion right now, bro. This is actually kind of fire. Like, we already got an inversion of that. Oh, man, this is it. I think this could actually just be our trade right here, bro. This is so nice, actually. Yeah, I think I gotta trust my instincts. If we inverse this gap here, we're gonna probably go lower. Dude, where's the bearish? Are we got still bearish SMTs? This almost looks too easy. We still got bearish SMTs here. Once again, this is still a bearish 90-minute SSMT. So, yeah, I would not. I really like these shorts here. Yeah, we're about to get it. So probably if this 2-minute inverses, I'm gonna take this, guys, and let's kind of look and see the cons. We could actually get 2 cons in on this. I mean, guys, this is pretty nice in my opinion. If this failed, this would suck, but I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. Maybe one thing you could wait for actually, because it could be high resistant, right? One thing you could wait for is you could wait for the actual changes to delivery. That's something else that if you want to make sure that you don't get offside. But man, this 2-minute inversing, this is fine, bro. So I will take this with 2 cons if we get this in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Almost looks too easy, bro. There's no way it's this easy. I don't. But hey, I'm not going to pass it up. If it happens, it happens. What draws and liquidity do we have down here? Yeah, so we got London lows here. Oh yeah, we got current AM lows. 6-hour and 4-hour cracks are bullish. I like these relatively equal lows as well. And then all this kind of like is LRLR a little bit. Like, I don't want to be that guy that, you know, takes the easy trade and then loses because it was the too easy trade, though. That's the thing. But, you know, I just kind of, at the end of the day, I just have to say, is this valid according to my back testing? If so, if the answer is yes, take it. Take it, right? So, period. So, that it is what it is. If it's valid, I'm going to take it. And if it's a good trade, I'm going to take it. So we're still high resistant right now. So this is still high resistant. Right? This is still high resistant. At this current moment. Market open might be what does the trick. Right? Market open might be what does the trick. Or market open could pump us up to the statistical New York manipulation level and then we dump. What's the bullish target? Bullish. I mean, I'm not bullish, but hey, if you're well, I mean, I guess yeah. If you're bullish, probably London high, right? Almost certainly. Bro, maybe I'm just offside completely here. Yeah, Chess, call me out. Are you bullish? If you're thinking bullish, I want to know, bro. Tell me. If you're bullish, I want to know. The new week opening gap, yes. Yeah, so the new week opening gap, the unfilled new week opening gap, and so yeah, there's an RTH gap above. Kalechi is exactly right. So, if you're bullish, you probably want to see that RTH gap and NWOG get drawn to up here, right? So if you're bullish, you probably want to see that get drawn to. And at this point, it very well likely might get drawn to here. And we actually back tested the NDOG. So we back tested a new day opening gap here. Yeah, Kalechi's right with that. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I'm still bearish, bro. Like, because, like, I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I see this as a market maker sell model. But I know we have the unfilled NWOG and RTH gap above, and you know what? That's fine. Once again, we're gonna have, remember that 4-hour Venom candle right here. So this is something else to consider, right? I would not mind a sweep of this high into this Venom candle, and then we enter shorts. So once again, that was kind of my initial thought, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So do we still have S&T with this high? Let's check. 727. I'm gonna be ready if we get anything. We're starting to get displacement. Is there a 90-minute S&T? We still got 90-minute S&T. We still got it. We still got it. We're not using this true open anymore. Oh wait, actually we are still. No, we're not. Here's 922. Wait. Yeah. I'm prepared. I'm ready if we get anything. We're reaching up for this possibly session statistical bearish manipulation level. Yeah, honestly, I want to see us come up to this, sweep these highs, but we'll see. Right? We will have to see here. What's this? Oh. So that the NDOG's turned on. Man, I'm sticking to my guts, dude. I'm sticking. Yeah, honestly, you genuinely, like, a lot of trading is just conviction based. Like, I think with the previous day's high S&T, I think we're gonna be bearish. But hey, I could be so wrong. I could be so wrong, right? I could be so wrong. Did the market open? The market just opened, guys, and we are now reaching up for these highs. Okay, so now we hit those highs. This is still 90-minute S&T. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. Psych. Just kidding. Okay, so now this is the Venom candle right here. This is the Venom candle on the 4-hour. So we're pushing up into Venom on the 4-hour. I'm curious if there's absorption right here. This could definitely be a lot of absorption. See how there's got a lot of delta green, a lot of market buys. This could be orders getting filled here. A lot of market buying, right? It very well possibly could be. A lot of market buying. So orders could be getting filled here. So this is exactly what I wanted to see when we push into that Venom candle. More market buys than market sells. So absorption. Okay, we're getting inversion here. All right, we're going to get it. Here we go.
Order filled.
I entered with one con.
Stop filled.
What? Well, I think that was a great trade. In every way, shape, and form, this was a good trade. So I'm okay with that loss. It's fine. That was a good trade. I would think. Dude, that was a good you guys see this, right? This is fire. And you guys might be wondering why I entered a little early, because we inversed this 15-minute gap up here, this one. That's why. But then the 30-minute inverse here. Jeez, bro. I have no words. I guess... Man, I guess I entered just barely too early. Oh my gosh. Now this is going to play out. But, hey. I'm not going to... I can't... I'm not going to re-enter because it's just... Hey, we got the outside bar right here. Outside bar right here. So if you want to take this outside bar, this is going to be really good as well. I would take this outside bar if you want. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Sucks to suck for me, bro. Sucks to suck for me. Dang, bro. That sucks. Yeah, whatever. I don't care, guys. I'm here. It is what it is. It sucks, though. It sucks. We just got a low time frame inversion there. So once again, outside bar here. Outside bar. There was no internal sweep of liquidity. That was the issue, guys. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so much better. I don't know what to do. I obviously really want to re-enter, but dude, I can't, bro. I can't. So yeah, this is almost certainly gonna play out, and man, that's just unfortunate for me. This is gonna play out. This is so obvious. I'm not re-entering. I should have waited for internal sweep liquidity, but it's whatever. It's fine. Just sucks. But hey, I'm in. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I. Yeah, there was. You know what? It really is not that good because there's no internal sweep liquidity. You guys see the outside bar entry? You guys see that outside bar entry? Also the Venom. See how this is Venom model on the 4-hour? Man, I'm just whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's just disappointing, bro. It's just disappointing. Yeah, entry was a little early. Hey, this is failing too now. So, it's okay. We got a pin bar here. So yeah, I'll just be tape reading, guys. I literally closed out a trade of 8. I'm not trading more. I don't like it. Sucks, bro. It sucks. Entry was a little early, but I know what I gotta do. Like, it's more important to not go on tilt. It's not bullish, bro. I know for a fact this is not bullish. This is not bullish. We're about to dump. I promise you we're about to dump. Yeah, my entry was too early, guys. It sucks, but hey, what's more important is you just accept that you entered early, and next time, I'm going to be more patient than that. No, bro, it's not bullish. It is not bullish. No, it's not bullish, bro. I promise you it's not bullish. We're about to dump. I promise you it's not bullish. 4-hour, we have a Venom model. We're about to dump like crazy, bro. Actually, this right here is going to take us lower. This is it right here. This is the trade. This is the one that you'd actually take. I promise you this is it. Right? This one's the good one. This is going to play out. I promise you this is going to play out. And we're going to run all the way down to these lows. I promise you this is going to work, bro. Nope, bro. It's not bullish. I promise you it's not bullish. Nope. I promise you when we start running these low resistance liquidity, we're going to run not only down to this low, but also this low and then this LRLR here. I know what the freak I'm doing. And no, we're not bullish. It's going to keep dumping. We're gonna keep dumping, bro. You see how the 4-hour Venom? You see how the 4-hour Venom was soup? You see that? You guys remember when I was talking about the absorption within these candles here? You guys remember that? You guys remember I was talking about absorption within these candles? You remember that? I was saying they're absorbing. This is exactly what you want to see. So we had a higher time frame 4-hour Venom entry. And so I wanted to see on the 1 minute, are we market buying up into that entry? If we're market buying, so like on this chart right here, if we're market buying, getting market buy orders, let's go to the 15-second. If we're getting market buy orders up into the Venom entry, so right here, right? You see how we're getting market buy orders like crazy? What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that orders are getting filled by smart money, getting pushed into this key level. So now what? Bro. And now what I tell you, so this is a perfectly fine target, right? Bang. You can actually take profit there because there's SMT. But I do think we're going to go all the way down. No, it's not, bro. I promise you it's not. Thanks, random guy. I appreciate it. You know, if I allowed myself to take more than one trade a day, I would have caught this. But hey, whatever, bro. It's not. I really don't care. What I'd rather do is focus on what's gonna make me better long term, and that is one trade a day, bro. Yeah. From my like where I'm at, one trade a day. I don't care that. You know what? This trade worked, and I knew it was gonna work. This one was way better than this one. But guess what? What's more important to me is not going on tilt and never having that happen ever. Now we're getting lots of SMTs. You definitely could have taken profit within here. I would actually say take profit right there. Boom. That's 3R right there. Good job. You're done for the day. You're up 3R. But if you want to, I do think we're gonna go run these lows as well. I really do. I really do think we're gonna go all the way down here, go to the statistical bearish distribution level. I think we're gonna go to previous day's low, and this here is 11R. So yeah, I think this is gonna play out. 11R right here. Once again, the outside bar entry right here was also valid, and you can see the outside bar was what? Was 5R, right? Assuming you didn't go break even. If you take the outside bar down to this low, you're up 1.5R. Take it down to here, 4.6R. Good, bro, because we're gonna go lower. Alright, there you go. We're getting more bullish S&Ts. Once again, I do think we're gonna deliver down to this LRLR here. This is the most obvious trade in the world. This is the most obvious trade in the world, but bro, one trade a day. I gotta be done after one trade a day. Sucks. It sucks. But I gotta focus on quality over quantity. Obviously, that first trade was not quality, right? This one's quality. That first trade, it's not as good as this one. It's just not, period. This one we got time and price aligned. We got 90-minute SMTs, low time frame SMTs. Time and price are aligned to go around liquidity. Bro, I need to work on quality. of my trades, bro, because this one was not good. I mean, it was decent, but it's not as good as this one. This is one of the best trades. Yeah, one of the best trades in a long time. Good morning, Javier. Good to see you, bro. Once again, I would have taken profit there. I already told you guys. I would have taken profit here once we got the bullish SMTs. So if it goes up here, that's fine. But I'm telling you, I would have taken profit there, and I would have been done. You can enter on that last buy before the dump because SMC, Chocch, and retest. Okay. I mean, now we are getting bullish SMTs, so it's possible that we reverse here, right? Bro, I can't tell you how annoyed I am. It's fine. Why is this bearish, guys? Why do you guys think it's bearish? It's a higher time frame 4-hour Venom model, right? I told y'all this was gonna happen. I literally planned this whole entire move. Hours ago, bro. Hours ago, I said this. I said that we were gonna get... Where is it? I said we're probably gonna push up, get SMT into the 4-hour Venom candle, and go lower. What's your risk management, though? For my capital, I get 8% daily risk. I'll take 5 risks and up to 8 trades at a time. I do 1 trade a day. 1% risk. Still bearish. Higher time frame is bearish. Once again, there's this 30-second inversion for value gap. There is this 1-minute outside bar. That was also nice. Or no, it was a 30-second outside bar. Check your message. Okay. It's a 30-second outside bar right there. Same. This thing was also a good trade. Actually, it's kind of weird because if you had your stop loss at the high of that outside bar, then you get stopped out there. Literally perfect Venom. It was the most obvious Venom model in the world I've ever seen. Guys, I can tell I'm getting better at trading. I can tell. I can tell that I'm getting better. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care if I, took the loss, whatever. Literally whatever, bro. What matters to me is not tilting, right? Over the course of 1 year, if I just stay consistent, taking good trades, not tilting, that's what's gonna matter. I took the inversion too early. Okay, now I learned. Now I'm not gonna do that again, right? It's fine. It literally is fine. It's literally fine. Dang, bro, that's awesome. Alright, well, actually looks like maybe we go higher here. We'll see. Well, once again, those relatively equal lows were nice. I told you I would have taken profit there, so. Now we have a 2022 model. Very textbook 2022 model. And hopefully you guys see it, right? Where you have relatively equal lows that get taken. And then we have just like a gap here. An implied gap. This is a true ICT implied gap. Actually, psych, it's not. Anyway, it's actually my implied gap, not ICT's. This is my implied gap right here. This is the 2022 model on the 15-second. I know that's literally what I'm thinking, Chess. I think we're gonna go lower here, but I'm not saying right now. Like right now, we're actually getting spooling to the upside. Here's the first presented for value gap. Let's go ahead and quadrant this. Watch the quadrants on the low time frame, guys. This is going to tell you exactly what the market wants to do. Okay, look at this. We are holding the quadrants. Right? We push up, get the high in this upper quadrant here. Right? High forms in this upper quadrant. Now we have a change state delivery. This is my first strike model to the downside. This is first strike to the downside. Watch this. Oh, sorry. That's a 10-second. 15-second change in state. This is my first strike model to the downside. We're going to see if this plays out here. You can see we use this upper quartile here. We use this upper quartile. Y'all see what I was saying here? Right? Also pay attention to the 22-minute true open. What happened? We souped that. We souped that. So we're in the macro. I think we're going to dump here. We're going to dump like crazy. Right here. Javier's trying longs. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are rebalancing this to the downside. So, you could argue they're spooling to the upside, right? You could definitely argue that. I think higher time frame's bearish though here. So we'll see. Watch my first strike model. So here you can see there's a change in state, right? Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, it looks like longs are looking good. So yeah. Yeah. I get what you guys are saying. See, look at this. Look at how we backtest the second quadrant here. 0.25. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not set in stone on anything here. Just backtesting. I mean, just tape reading. That's all I'm doing right now. Is just tape reading. Once again, we have the macro right here. Right, we're within the macro. So this is 950 to 1110. Okay, so once again, now we have a 5-second IPG here. This is good. This is pretty good. I like this one. I would take this one right here. Bang. There you go. Great trade right here. 5-second inversion. For everyone who's saying you can't trade the 5-second, watch this one, bro. Watch me. Watch me trade the 5-second. Watch me. Everyone's saying I can't trade the 5-second. Watch. Watch. We actually have bullish S&T, so we could go up. We got news? What news? Anyway, this is a good trade. Run this for projections. You're actually at 4.5R if this hits. What did I say? What did I say, guys? Everyone's saying I can't trade the freaking 5-second. Don't trade the 5-second. You don't know what you're doing, bro. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'd be at break even. I'd get break even down actually. That's a break even. All right, there you go. That's a break even. We still might go lower, but at this point, it's just it obviously didn't want to go lower, so. All right, so we're reutilizing the same 2022 gap. This is my version of an implied gap. It's not the official ICT gap. I don't care. This is what I like. Or I use the ICT implied gaps as well, but this is my implied gap. So there you go. There's a 2022 model. we actually soup these equal lows here, and now we looks like we are going up here. So look here at 10 a.m. and look to see if there's market sells on the 15-second, right? Look to see if there's market sells on the 15-second. Watch this. What you want to see is if there's if you know you're entering a trade with like a smart money, if there's an entry that you know is supposed to be a good entry for a limit order, you want to go to volume, you want to go to this, volume footprints, and you want to see market selling into that limit order entry, right? If you see, so market, if it's red, that means there's market selling. If it's green, that means there's market buying. And the reason there's not a lot here is because the initial orders got filled here, right? So this is the initial absorption of the market sells, right? Market selling, market selling, market selling, market selling, orders getting filled. At least I'm pretty sure that. I don't know. I'm still getting better with that. So just bear with me with volume profile while I still learn it. Okay, so we're just kind of chilling. You're using order flow what? Yeah? What's wrong with order flow? Javier's surprised. Bro, I told you I went on a crazy rabbit hole over the weekend. I went on this crazy rabbit hole over the weekend. And I learned a whole bunch of new stuff. I was just looking up stuff. Yeah, bro. Bro, it just makes sense because what is it really? What is it really? Why is it important? Why is order flow important? Because if I'm entering via limit order, if I know I'm entering a trade with a limit order, I want to see market selling into that limit order. If I'm entering a trade that I know is a smart money market order, like for instance in inversion for value gap, I want to see, like right here, I want to see a lot of market selling here because this is an inversion for value gap. So let's go to 940. Let's go to 940. Let's see if there's market selling at 940 because if so, that is ideal, right? And what do you see happen right at 940? Lots and lots of market sells. Lots and lots of way more market sells than buys. This is confirmation. This is confirmation that our inversion for value gap is better because we're getting market sells at an entry where smart money should be market selling. We're getting aggression. So this is aggression. This is aggression, and then there's the other one's absorption. So, first strike, guys. First strike is playing out. The initial first strike that I talked about is playing out. So, we had a 15-second change in state right here. With a soup of 951. 15-second change in state. Now we're going lower. Once again, guys, I don't really care. I don't really care too much about, days where I just end up losing because I know when I have like a good day, I know when I have a good day, I'm going to have taken this short, that's 3R. I'm going to have taken this short, which is another 3R. All of a sudden, All of a sudden, I'm up 6 days worth of losses. So this is why I don't care. Because I know when I take this and I take this, that, that's why I don't care about losses. But that's why I do one trade a day. Because I have unlimited break-evens and wins on my good days. We just got an inversion to the upside. So, yeah, we definitely could go bullish here, right? You see this inversion for value gap to the upside. Jake trades it implied for value gap here. So we could definitely get a move up here. Watch this Reaper imbalance. I don't know, bro. Higher time frame is bearish. It might not matter. And you can see we souped these equal highs here. That's another really nice confirmation. You guys see the soup of the equal highs? I think we're going to keep going lower, bro. Once again, I want to see if there was absorption within this candle. Look to see if there's absorption within this candle. So 10:01 and 10:01:30. Let's go ahead and look at 10:01 and 10:01:30. Right? We want to see when we pushed up into there, was there market buying? You can see, look, market buy, so much market buying. Holy crap. This is all orders getting filled, guys. You guys see this? Right? Smart money needs all these market participants coming in, market buying to fill their orders. So orders filled, orders filled. Then once they get their entry, they start market selling. Market selling, market selling. Boom, 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 boom. Market buying, they're getting their orders filled, and then they start selling. And then you see how we use consequent encroachment of that first percent for value gap very nicely. So we're approaching 4 projections here of first strike. Once again, first strike being 15-second change in state. Oh, we already hit 4 projections. Ha! Lol, we already hit 4 projections. So first strike take profit just got hit. And if you entered via soup, which is totally reasonable, by the way, taking it down 4 projections, we get something like that. Hey, we love that chest. There you go. I'm actually kind of disappointed that I took that early trade and took the loss, because this one is just so much better. It is kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of disappointing, like really disappointing. But it's whatever. Once again, 7RR? Jeez, bro. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Javier? What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? By the way, guys, we are using this Reaper imbalance right here. We're using this Reaper imbalance. So, okay, guys, we're going to tape read my Reaper Abyss model. My Reaper Abyss model, basically you look, so this is a 15-second Reaper for value gap, so we're going to look for a 1-second change in state of delivery off of this Reaper gap here. Okay? So where's the Reaper gap? Right here. Okay, 1-second change in state of delivery off of this, okay? This is my Reaper Abyss model. 1-second change of state. Now come on, bro. You tell me I can't trade I can't trade the 5-second. I can't trade the 15-second. I'm trading the 1-second, bro. I'm trading the 1-second. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be where you enter right here. And actually, you could have entered right there. So nah, we're gonna go lower. Okay, this is my Reaper Abyss model. Okay. Now tell me, how could I possibly trade the 1-second? Unless all the markets are fractal. So just tape reading this right now. Check to see if we got absorption right here, right? So 10-11 on the 1-second. Let's go ahead and see. Right? We want to see absorption into that 1-second change in state of delivery. Yep, definitely got absorption, right? On the 1-second, you can see here's orders getting filled. 58 orders. 58 orders. 7 contracts each level. So, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Now tell me how this is possible. Unless the markets are fractal, huh? So you could take profit at 4 projections if you want. You could take profit at 7 projections. You could take profit at the LRLR here. It's a billion ways to do this. Right, we just tapped it again, so this could be more orders getting filled. What did I say? What did I say? Right, more orders got filled there. Okay, now rejecting event horizon. So here we have inversion for VIGAP. Still holding the Reaper. So this is my shadow model with an event horizon. Okay. Shadow model with an event horizon. Okay, I actually might be offside. Okay. Alright, I was offside. That's fine. Or not. We'll see. We'll see. We will just have to see. You can see the Reaper is holding, though. Or I'm not offside and I'm completely right, which is just absolutely baller, but we'll see. Okay. Pushing back up again. Utilize this Reaper gap. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, and this is my Reaper kill shot model right here. Reaper kill shot, where you just YOLO in at a Reaper gap. Let's see if like this could play out here. Reaper kill shot. But like, you guys see how the market respects it, right? You see it? You see it? Go back to this 1 second chart, volume profile. Look at see, is the market getting absorption into the Reaper gap here, right? Let's go ahead and look. Lots of market buys pushing up into the Reaper gap. Look at this. 19 orders filled. 65 orders filled. 30 orders filled, 38 buy orders filled, 12 buy orders filled, 27 buy orders filled. This is the difference between how many buy orders get filled versus how many sell orders get filled, right? Smart money getting the orders filled right here. Reaper kill shot, right? Boom. Reaper kill shot. Delivery lower. And we might just be sweeping this, right? Okay, obviously it didn't play out, but you can see it was respecting it. Okay, obviously I'm offside, but my point is you can see if I was onside, the market was respecting this, and it very possibly could have. And it's still possible it does respect this. Anyway, let's just kind of like zoom out a little bit, because obviously I'm just having a little bit of fun, but obviously I do want to. My point is I do want to, you know, trade reasonably, because we obviously want to make money. So I'm gonna step away or take a step out and step away, right? But you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like, the markets are very precise. They are. They really are. Okay. So what ended up happening is we really have a 5-minute gap down here. You want to include the volume imbalance in that gap. So you want to include the volume balance here, 5-minute gap, and looks like we're probably getting 30-second change in state of delivery off of that 5-minute gap. So that is essentially what's playing out here, is this 5-minute gap, 30-second change in state. Now, higher time frame though, like genuinely, I still think is bearish. So people looking for longs are taking this. I think this has probably gone up one projection or two projections, right? Yeah. But now I'm looking at this and saying it's still bearish. High resistant liquidity conditions, right? Let's actually pull up the true opens again. Yeah, we about to dump here. What up, Chess? You're probably right. Yeah, bro. I've been saying we're so bearish. I mean, this is a 4-hour Venom model, right? 4-hour Venom model. Now that we got orders filled there with 90-minute SMT, higher time frame is just bearish. Okay, look at the 22-minute true open, right? Okay, so yeah, that is no. This is the. Oh, dang! Wait, holy crap! I did not realize this. We actually souped both the true opens when we got this first strike. We actually souped both of the true opens when we got this first strike. That's crazy. Wait, hold up. That's so sick, actually. Do you guys see what happened? Let me turn off the indicator for just 1 second. Okay, here's true opens. Here's consequent encroachment of the first presented for value gap. Here's our 15-second change in state of delivery off of it. And here's equal highs. And then bang, we soup the true opens. Crazy. So guys, right now, this is high resistant liquidity. On the 15 second, this is high resistant. This is high resistant right now. So I'm expecting lower prices here. only 2 watching. Rip. I entered too early, bro. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed, bro. I'm so disappointed. Dang it, dude. There's True Session open right there. We're gonna dump here. Clearly. Okay, this is a 2022 model. Whoops. So this is like basically this is my 2022 kill shot where basically you just soup it and with a super tight stop loss above the gap. So I call this the 2022 kill shot. Bro, did you look up the indicator for TV? For TV? Wait, what do you mean? For TV? Did I look up the indicator for TV? Wait, what TV? I'm so confused what you mean. Oh, for TradingView? Wait, what? What indicator for TradingView? Okay, we want to use yesterday's RTH gap and mark out the quadrants. I don't even know what you're saying, really, Javier. I'm a little confused. It's okay. Once again, high resistant liquidity, proving itself again, right? Still high resistant. Still high resistant. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Now this 5-minute gap became an inversion for value gap. Now this 5-minute gap's become an inversion. We still held the 2022 gap. We still held it. Okay, yeah, send me a screenshot because I'm a little confused. You guys see, by the way, guys, do you guys see how looking at the quadrants of the first percent for value gap can tell you a lot about whether the market's respecting the gap or holding it, right? The fact we came up, popped into the 75 quadrant, the 0.75, the 0.5, and then as well reject the 0.25. It's like, okay, we're rejecting every quadrant of this first percent for value gap. Smart money is getting short, right? Then we reject the quadrant again here, right? We reject every single quadrant within the first percent for value gap. Then we do that one as well. And now we keep going lower. Then we got a 15-second inversion for value gap right here off of this high resistant liquidity. Man, don't you just love seeing the market's precision? Guys, check to see if this is a GB fair value gap, right? We're going to look to see if this is Goldbach right here. Right, because this could very well be dealing range. Looks like it probably is, honestly. Yeah, bro, look. Can it not move? Stop moving. Okay, you see the fair value gap, right? The fair value gap partition got hit. Alright, it's moving around too much. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. Absorption bubbles. Yeah, that's cool. Where do you get that? Is it free? I don't, it's not showing up. Oh, wait. That's pretty cool. What are the green, Javier, what do these green candles mean? And what did the green bubbles mean? Oh, I think I get it. Displacement. So this is aggression. This is aggression. This is absorption. 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 Bullish absorption. It's interesting. So yeah, there's basically 4 different kinds. There's basically the way that it works is there's basically 4 different kinds of ways the market is going to interact with order flow. It's either gonna have bullish absorption, which is every time we are expecting our limit entries to get filled, we want to see bullish absorption. So that's when you're at see, this is actually not bullish aggression. This is bullish absorption right here, and it's marking this out incorrectly. But essentially there's really 4 different kinds. There's bullish absorption, bullish aggression, bearish absorption, and bearish aggression. This one's marking it out wrong, but this is really bearish absorption or bullish absorption right here. Boom. Well, I meant bearish absorption. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say, right? There's the version where your ideal entry for maybe it's not that easy to explain. There's really 4 different ways to look at it, though, is what I'm trying to get at. Bro, we are just high resistant like crazy. Once again, a new fair value gap forming. We're getting spooling pretty clearly. You guys see the spooling occurring on the 1 minute? TradingView data is not precise. I mean, why not? I think it's fine, honestly. You guys see the spooling occurring within high resistant liquidity conditions? Every single fair value gap continuing price to go lower. But Javier, thank you for giving me that indicator. I appreciate that a lot, bro. Once again, session statistical distribution level down here. Once again, another fair value gap right here. So this could be more spooling. I can't speak. This could be more spooling, right? Bro, this is just so obviously spooling, guys. I'm gonna go on the 30-second chart, and every single up move in here, I want to see absorption, right? On 10:43:30, I want to see absorption. On 10:36 and 10:37, I want to see absorption. On 10:32 and 10:33, I want to see absorption. Let's see if that's the case. Let's go and see if that's the case, right? We want to see absorption, meaning we want to see a lot of market buying into those key levels, because that means smart money's getting their limit orders filled. So let's go ahead and see, right? So bring this over. Whoops. We want to see market buying into those key levels. What do you know, right? 395 orders on the 395 more market buys than market sells. 620 or something like that, right? What's wrong with the TradingView one? Wait, why is the TradingView one not good? What's wrong with it? Anyway, it's looking like it's working for me, bro. But that's just me. Anyway, we're getting absorption, right? We're getting absorption. We're getting buy. We're getting market buying. Meaning, if there's more market buys than market sells, it either means one of two things. We're either it's the data is wrong. It's tick based. It's clearly not wrong here. Anyway, market buying into here. What does that mean? That means smart money's getting their orders filled. Their smart money's getting their orders filled. Market buying into here. What does that mean? Smart money's getting their orders filled. Market buying into here. Smart money's getting their orders filled. TradingView data doesn't have real volume delta. I Okay, well I trust you guys then. Still, that's all I have right now, so that's what I'm gonna use. So you guys see, we bounce off the upper quadrant of we bounced off the upper quadrant of the previous day's opening range gap. So how do I get the real stuff, guys? How do I get the real stuff? Guys, by the way, this is a long entry for inversion for VIA gap here. So right here, you can go ahead and enter long right here. This is a long entry. We bounced off the opening range gap 75% from yesterday. Or actually, you know what? No, bro. I got no, bro. I just got. I misread that actually totally. Like you can see, we're still holding the fair value gap actually, even though this inversed. I guess I was wrong, or nah, I was right. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking, bro. I'm not making sense. Yeah, because we essentially got a sweep and break a structure. Okay, watch this, guys. Watch this 2022 model on the 15-second. I low-key want to. I want to try this. I want to try this on demo. I'm not. That's right. I'm not supposed to, huh? That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not supposed to execute on demo. I'm only supposed to tape read. I forgot. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I actually, you know what? Higher time frame still bearish. I don't think a low time frame 2022 model is gonna work. In all honesty, I think we're gonna continue spooling to go lower. Yeah. I was right so far. We'll see. I changed my mind. Okay, we are in the macro. Bang. Nice inversion for value gap here. Oh, bang. Bang. There you go. There's your entry right there. Okay, I'm checking DM, Javier. We're going into the macro as well. So Javier, I see what you're showing me, but I don't really understand what I'm looking at. Real data. But how do I get access to the real data? That's what I want to know. Look at that. What's that? What's this? What's this, guys? This is the macro. Oh, wow. Who would have thought? We're expanding lower. I'm so shocked. Wow. W, bro. W. Bro, I am just so unlucky sometimes. I just gotta be more patient. Not unlucky, I just gotta be more patient. It's not, unlucky. It's just me taking not as good trades. Ugh. Dang it. You guys see how we used high resistant liquidity as a confluence to short? We knew we were spooling going into the macro, so we knew that we were likely going to go lower. And what do you have here now? What do you have here? The midpoint of the RTH gap. I know. Nah, I don't think so. I think we're still bearish. And I want to see session statistical distribution level hit. The macro's not done, right? We're only in the first couple minutes of the macro. I want to see session statistical distribution level hit. And yes, I would have entered on this candle, not this one, because this one's just really, really obvious. Yeah, we still got quite a bit left in the macro. Guys, I don't know. I'm kind of fine with just using the TradingView data. Like, it's not looking like it's wrong, honestly. It's not looking wrong. It's looking fine. Here we go. We want to see market selling in here because that's going to tell us that smart money is giving us aggression to go down to session distribution level. Okay, now we want to back test this. What the? Why did it go? Wait. Why did my trade go away? It was supposed to not have gone away. Told you. We're not bullish. Remember that guy that was in here at the beginning? He was like, we're bullish, guys. No, bro. We're not bullish. Jake is market maker. Oh my gosh. Thank you, random guy. Bro, I told you all the way up here, guys. Remember? I said, and you guys remember, I said, you could probably hold this all the way down to these lows. I said that at the very beginning of the stream. I told y'all, guys. I said this. I said we are not bullish. I said we're not bullish. Now look what happened, right? You want to know why I knew? Because it was a 4-hour Venom model. Yeah, bro, it's not bullish right now. This is bearish. It's not bullish. And now we're probably reacting off the 0.25 of that previous day's RTH gap. Possibly. We're not there yet. Bro, I'm so cheesed. Why can't I? It's fine. It's fine. I know there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna hit, you know. I'm gonna have a day where I hit unlimited. Since I have unlimited break-evens and wins, I'm gonna have a day where I get a 5R and a 3R, and then, you know, it makes up for everything, right? So this is why I'm doing one loss max in a day. Because I know that if I do that in the long term, I'm going to be successful. One loss max in a day and unlimited break-evens and wins. If I do that in the long term, I'm going to be successful. I know it. So that's why. It sucks, though, because obviously, at this point, I would have taken this trade and I would have taken this trade. So, I don't know. Alright, when this hits, I'm done for the day. We just ran the LRLR. So you could just take profit there. Up to you. Because we finished running the LRLR. And it's 0.25 of the RTH gap. It kind of just depends on what you want to do. Yeah, I would have taken profit there because... Well, at least we still have a little bit more time in the macro. Bro, we're so close. I would just take profit there, man. I would definitely just take profit here because, like, we're so close and we're not going. So I would just take profit there. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. That's what matters, guys. Keep showing up. All right, there you go. We hit it. It's New York statistical distribution level hit. All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Y'all saw me catch a 3R tape read and a 5R tape read. So I'm going to just keep showing up. I'm just going to keep showing up every single day. It's hard because obviously, you know, I don't know. Like, obviously I want to do more than one trade in a day, but like I can't without compromising how I want to have I want to be able to have a stop loss that's at least what is this? I want to be able to at least have a 40-point stop loss when it's called for. So to be able to trade that on personal, I have to do one trade a day. All right, guys, that's gonna end the stream. I know 6 minutes left of the live trading window. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna end the stream. Just keep fighting, keep showing up, push through it. Just keep showing up, keep doing it, keep showing up. You know, on a good day where I have unlimited break-evens and wins, I'm going to have taken that 3R, I'm going to have taken that 5R, I'd be up 8R in one day. I'm okay with understanding that, you know, I'm going to have days where I just lose, right? I'm going to have days where I lose because I have unlimited break-evens and wins on days that I win. And I also know I can know when to stop, too, if I feel like, you know what, there's nothing good right now. So, it's all good, guys. It's all good. Like I said, just keep showing up, man. Just keep showing up. And yeah, there's something to say about persistence in these markets. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.